I had a problem today. I was using my finish mower for my tractor, 84-inch bush hog brand, and the ground was wet this morning, and I stopped, and when I did, of all things, I didn't let it idle down before I power drive off the PTO, and when I did, the finish mower, it slung a belt, and we'll see if we can get this belt put back on. In order to get to the belts, in order to change them, we need to do three things. We have two bolts on each side that need to come off. They're 14 millimeter. And you need to take this center plate off. I would also recommend that if you don't have an electric tool, you might want to consider getting one. This is a 1/2-inch impact by Rigid that I've had for years now, and it works great. Now the first thing I'm going to do is take off this deck plate here. It just has a simple hand screw that comes off like this. And when you take this off, you lift it up and slide it back. And it slides out of the way. After you get that deck plate off, we'll take our impact wrench, make sure it's running in reverse, and we'll take these bolts out. And they just come out real quick and real easy. We'll take the bolt out of this side. It comes off easy. Now that we have the bolts off, we'll lift these plates up. They come off like such, and we'll throw them out of the way. Now this allows us easy access to our belts. Now that you have the covers off, you can take the opportunity to do an inspection of the deck to make sure everything is functioning or is working as it should. You have the spindles, which are your primary part that you need to be concerned with. What we're going to do is kind of clean them off a little bit. Now that you have the spindles cleaned off, this is the perfect time to do an inspection and check each one of the spindles. And what we're looking for is we're looking for cracks, which generally appear around these mounting bolts and nuts right here. And I don't see any there. Then you want to spin the spindle there and listen for it. You can listen for bearings rubbing and scraping. And if you hear that, it's time to change the bearings out. This one sounds okay. There's 3 spindles on this thing. We're going to have to work on this spindle, I believe, within the next few weeks, or at least at the end of the season. I believe this one is. If you listen, you can hear it. Sound like it has a bad bearing. We'll move to this one and listen to it. This one is fine. It's tight. The center one is tight, but I'm still concerned. I don't know. I'll check under the deck after a little bit. This one is tight too. All right, let's put the belt back on. In case you forget how to put the belt back on, there's a handy little guide right here. This is an 84-inch model bush hog finish mower, and I really enjoy it, really like it a lot. So let's put these belts back on. All right, there you have it. These belts are fairly easy to put back on. Not a whole lot to it. Check the belt, make sure it's not worn. Everything looks good. So I think we're good to go. We're gonna put it back together. First thing we'll do is slide in this top plate. And put our thumb screw back on. Now, if we were going to do anything else to it now, I'd probably grease it, but for expedience sake, I think we'll just get through. It's almost lunchtime. Put our side covers back on. Now put my bolt back in. Taking the drill to tighten it, the impact wrench to tighten it. That's about all there is to that. I'll do the same to the other side. Now, one thing you don't want to do is to lose a bolt. And if you lose a bolt, it's time to get out the metal detector because you're not gonna see it. As hard as you try, you just won't see it. So let's see if we can find our bolt and our washer. There's the washer. Found it. Now let's find the bolt. And of all things, I see it now that I got the metal detector out. And there it is. Okay, let's put it back on. There you have it. Our belt is back on. And it's time to kind of take a look underneath and see what we can see under there. And I don't see anything dangerous up under there out of the ordinary, just the grass. So as far as that center spindle is concerned, we're going to have to change the bearings in it, but not today. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day.